from crying, I laughed. When you said it was over, you shot right through my heart. Why you let
What is good, beautiful people?
What's the deal?
My name is Ramon.
And I am Tawan.
Yeah.
We are back at you with a little bit of a... Is it debauchery?
I would categorize it as that. Some stepchildism going on around here.
Debauchery. That is the word of the day. Debauchery.
My man. So, Google sells off Motorola like a cheap whore.
Yeah.
I'm finished with you.
Go away. Be gone.
To Lenovo. So, there's a lot going on around here with this particular topic. And there's so many rumors as to why it did it, and a lot of different play. And Samsung gets into the fold some way, somehow.
Samsung always gets thrown into some foolery.
Now, I think the main reason they did this was when they purchased the mobile division of Motorola. Mm-hmm. They got like a wild amount of patents.
It's like, I believe it's 100.
Nah, it was like thousands, like 15,000. So it was a lot of patents they got.
But it's like 100 main, like really,
right?
Like they had
like juicy ones.
Yeah.
And
what patents did Motorola hold? Like,
dude, you gotta remember Motorola's like the pioneer of certain things.
Yeah, they are.
They've been around. Like, if there's anyone that holds patents around here, is Motorola and Nokia.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, did you see that with Nokia and HTC?
Yeah,
they decided
to work because you know what I think. I think somebody was going to feel the wrath.
Yeah,
and you know what? I don't think it was Nokia.
No, I don't think it was Nokia neither.
So the best bet was to look. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look. Okay. Oh my god.
And that's Microsoft behind that. Like,
oh my god.
You could see Microsoft just be like, guys, come on, because that's how Microsoft rolls. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't generally hop into madness.
Oh my god.
It wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Pineapples.
So, I think it was nice to see the tour I'm playing. But back to Motorola.
Yeah.
Google wanted those patents, and the general consensus is to protect themselves from Apple.
Foolery. It's foolery.
You know, Apple, when Apple's good and ready, they'll
unleash the hounds. You know?
So Google paid, what was it, 12 billion Google paid for Motorola.
Yes.
And sold them to Lenovo for 2.91. Now,
minus patents.
Minus the patents. They kept the patents.
Unbelievable.
That's where we come up with this. It's for the patents thing.
Yeah, wait till we close this one out.
So I think the deal, it was less than 2 years that they got rid of them. And in that interim, they had the Moto X was a really big deal.
It's a horrible phone, sir. It's a horrible phone.
No, the thing about the Moto X was it wasn't flagship spec, but the experience was top notch. It wasn't a big phone. It was a nice size phone, and it had the customization thing going. Mm-hmm. So it did a lot differently than the other phones on the market, and people just gravitate to. I personally don't get it because I like Nexus devices. So
my brother has a Nexus device. It is quite nice.
Yeah, they're nice. I like the plain Google does wonders for me. So I never really understood the whole the Moto X, and it's got the co-processor that handled the voice and.
Right.
Whatever. It was a good phone. It was a good effort. It sold well, I think. Well, it was received well for the most part.
But Google guys liked it.
Yeah, Google people liked it. What was interesting here is Motorola was never integrated into Google.
Yeah.
So although Google purchased them, they never were. They operated as their own entity. So that started a lot of the rumors that, well, you know, it was never really for the hardware. They wanted the patents.
Right.
And then on the flip side of that, you have people like Samsung. These are the rumors. Samsung and LG saying, "Oh, now that you guys bought Motorola, they're privy to a lot of the updates first, and it really kind of wasn't the case." And Google came out a while ago, was like, "No, it's not the case."
Not it.
So
this was a strategic move.
And then on the other side of that, like the third flip side, now you have Samsung. So the rumor is, CES, Samsung showed off their tablet UI. Mm-hmm. And it had like that Windows-ish card multitasking look, a magazine UI, and people were like, oh, yes. And Google, the rumor is Google went to Samsung and said, no. Like, stop. Let Android look like Android. And then Samsung pushed back and said, I didn't tell you nothing when you had Motorola. Yeah. So this is another speculation that Samsung said, well, if you want us to, get rid of Motorola. And now here you go. Which could explain the crackhead price that they sold it for. The 2 point, like, you pay 12 and sell it for 2? I don't know.
That doesn't really make, like, even if, like, outside of the patent issue, because first of all, like, I was going to save it to the end, but I'm going to say it right now. The patent wars kill OEMs. It kills the whole market.
I agree.
Because when you start fighting over patents, it's no longer about the end user. It's about, look, I own this, you don't.
Yeah.
All right? It's case in point. But now my issue is now the crackhead price. Like, you could have sold it for $6 million, half of what you paid for, and still, like, I mean, you're recouping something. But patents is not an immediate recoup. All right?
It's like a protection thing.
It's a protection. Yes, it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, now you have to sick your hounds and sniffing dogs on everyone. All right. Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
They may not do it though. I think they whatever direction they're going, they think Apple may. it's in this game of protection, so like you got to do it because. So what are we? 12 minus 3. That means they're out $9 billion. That could be a lawsuit for like you're using a triangle on your phone. Like, so that's the silliness they kind of accounted for.
And that's what I said. Like, patent wars so diminish the product. It diminishes the brand. All right? Because it's no longer about Samsung, Motorola, Nokia, whomever being better than the other. It's all about
stopping the other dude from doing something.
Yeah, and it's a killer. It's such a broken arm for the industry.
I think one of the one of the things most notable about this was the Nexus program in the fold, because the thing about the Nexus program is Google was competing with the OEMs,
right?
And I always thought that it was so crazy that they were doing that. Like, if Microsoft did that, people would have a fit. The Surface. People hated the Surface. Okay?
I have no idea why.
But the way Google went about it was they pacified them and said, no, the Google, the Nexus program it's ours, yes, but we'll let you design the phone. So HTC started making the Nexus phones, and now LG's making them. The rumor is HTC will be making a Nexus tablet coming up. So they pacified them, right? And it's all right. People have been okay. They accepted the model. They rolled out. Now you go and buy Motorola. It's like, wait, what? You're competing with your OEMs again, and you're competing against your Nexus program. Like, what's the point? That was another sticking point. People didn't like Motorola. It was like, well, this don't make sense. And maybe why Samsung was like, you got to cut that out.
Right. And I think that Lenovo, see, I questioned it from jump because I said, well, hold on. What the hell is Lenovo going to do with Motorola? But Lenovo, have they jumped on the Windows bandwagon?
Windows what, phone or?
Windows operating system.
Yeah, of course.
So
they're a huge player in that.
I mean, this could mean more Windows products.
Probably not. They're probably going to go Android for sure.
Unbelievable.
They're probably going to go Android. But like, if you look at the Sony, the thing with Sony selling the Vaio,
right?
And we're going to be talking about that another episode
soon.
You look at that, then you see where the trend is, and that's why people say is the PC market in danger, because Lenovo is aspiring to sell 100 million of these things a year after acquisition of Motorola. Mm-hmm. So they're definitely heavy in the market. We've seen mock-ups of Lenovo's supposed Android device. It looked all right, but it's a less serious. If you just buy them buying Motorola and the price they got it for is a turnkey solution for them. Mm-hmm. And that's how what essentially Lenovo got from IBM when they purchased the ThinkPad line.
Right.
It was a turnkey solution. They already had something that had a name to it. It had a legacy, and you come in, you make tweaks, you change branding, and you just roll out.
So
same thing with.
Eventually, Motorola is going to go away.
No, Motorola. They'd be silly to get rid of the name. They'd be silly to get rid of the name Motorola.
Nowadays, name holds weight.
Yeah. It's interesting to see, man, but it's a funny thing.
Yeah,
to see them getting sold like that, especially at a point where they was getting a buzz again. You know, Motorola's been in trouble since the Razr days, but here they come. Remember the Atrix? I had the Atrix. It was a good phone. Yeah. First dual core phone, fingerprint read on it.
First one.
But it was never like anything special according to the masses.
Right. You know what? I think that, Motorola, it's just they don't have the power that Nokia has, even though they were around when Nokia was around, and they at the time they never sparked enough of a buzz. You had your Apples. Apple was stomping everything out.
Yeah.
You have Samsung, who's now stomping Apple out.
Correct.
So I mean, you in the mix, it was like, okay, well, where's Motorola? And they're like, well, they're way down there. So it's like...
Then they fought. They had the Droid Max, which had like a ridiculous battery life. It's a good phone, though, but...
It was a horror show with the battery life. Like,
no, the Droid Max was good.
Oh, right. The Droid Max.
The Max. That was like the best battery life on the market.
That's what they did
say. And then Samsung came out with the Note and all that went away. It was like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, so it's just like...
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, right now, I hate to compare them to the chick that lived in your neighborhood and, well, look, I'm going to have her. And then, I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you for less. And then she goes over to you. You have your way with her. I mean, I hate to make such an analogy, but I mean, that's what they're looking like right now. I mean, what is their stock worth at this point?
I don't know. I haven't even checked.
Well, I will be checking soon.
I think it's a good thing for Lenovo.
Great thing for Lenovo.
For Motorola as a brand, I don't know.
Because, like, at this point in time, I'm like, I don't want to have anything. I don't even want their earpieces.
I vowed a long time ago never to buy another Motorola product, and I haven't since.
No,
for various reasons, but whatever. I think it's gonna be. I think they'll be okay because the dudes at Motorola definitely know what they're doing. So hopefully, Lenovo can exploit that and
not the Motorola brass.
Holla at us, man. Leave the comments.
Let us know.
We want to hear what you think. Are you buying a Lenovo Motorola?
Or Motorola Lenovo?
Anytime soon. I don't know.
Not me, sir. I'll pass.
I'm Ramon.
I'm Tawan.
We out. Peace.